All right, Diminis, we have to talk about this rain headed our way this week. Going to be much different than what we experienced last week.
I wish people could root me for the weather this week.
Well, listen, glass half full, Diminis. It sounds like if we can get through this week, next week should be pretty solid.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's looking a lot better next week. But until we get there, more rainy weather in your First Alert weather headlines tomorrow and even Wednesday. Mother's Day weekend, we'll have some showers and some sunshine, and we still have up and down temperatures from the 50s to the 70s. But you'll notice the wet weather we're tracking for this week. The only day of the work week that we might have a little glimmer of hope is Thursday. Not as much rainfall in the forecast, but then it returns into Friday. So don't put away the rain gear just yet. Now, as we look at the forecast for potential flooding, there's the possibility we could have some localized flooding toward greater Boston. Better chance, though, towards central and western Mass. We have a flood watch in effect through tomorrow evening. Here's the hourly forecast. Low clouds and fog in the morning, but we'll also see some showers as well, on and off showers as we move through the day. Temperatures low to mid 70s. Could see a couple thunderstorms around, but the threat for severe weather is low. And you'll notice even that threat for a couple thunderstorms in the evening. So First Alert Live radar, we have some light showers right now over much of Boston right now toward Lowell, even toward Worcester. We're seeing a couple showers, but more wet weather to our south over Connecticut, Rhode Island. This upper level low that continues to spin like a pinwheel counterclockwise, sending this moisture in our direction, and it gets cut off from the main flow. So it's going to take a couple more days to get this pesky thing out of here. So that means up until at least the first half of Wednesday, we can still see a threat of some showers from it. With First Alert Futurecast, you'll see the clock at the top of the screen. So as we're getting you started for tomorrow, early in the day, there will be some showers around scattered about, and you'll notice some heavier showers at times through the day and some orange and red colors at times indicating that threat for a couple thunderstorms. Even toward almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon there, you'll notice some wet weather. Highest rain chances, again, west of greater Boston, but we're going to keep an eye on it. And then you'll see as we go into your Wednesday, early on, not as much rain, but you'll notice some moisture moving through by at least lunchtime on Wednesday. Maybe another line there through the mid part of the afternoon. Then we can at least breathe a sigh of relief from the rain, at least a steady rain until we go into a Friday. So this is what one model is saying through Wednesday. You'll notice where some of the heaviest amount of rain will be to our west and maybe to our south as well. We take you through at least Friday, and you'll see that even Boston could see about 1.25 inches. I was looking at another model that keeps us at about 2 inches of rain for Boston going through at least Saturday. So a lot more rain that we will be tracking. There's the hourly forecast for tomorrow with that chance of rain up to about 90% by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We look ahead, though, into the weekend because it's a holiday weekend, and we want some great weather for Mom. I can promise you nothing. I want to promise you like a full sunny day on Sunday, but I'm thinking a mix of sun and clouds. But until we get there, even we've got a few scattered showers that we're tracking. I just don't want to jinx myself as we go into the weekend, and you're like, well, Diminis, you said it was going to be sunny on Mother's Day. This is what this model does. It brings us rain for Friday, all right, with an area of low pressure that moves in from the south. Rain scattered on Saturday, and then look at Sunday. For now, it looks okay, all right? It looks dry. So we're going to continue keeping an eye on that forecast. Your First Alert 10-day forecast shows temperatures at 71 for Sunday. Then look at next week that we were just talking about. Colton, you'll see it right there, 70s, 75 Tuesday, Priscilla, 77 going into Wednesday.
We'll pay for it this week, so that way next week we can enjoy.
That's right.
Diminis, thank you.